Many people think the reason we perform this ceremony is for health reasons. It might be healthier or better to have a bris. That's not why we do it. It is simply the sign of the covenant. The Torah tells us twice, but without explaining it, we should do this bris on the 8th day, but there are times when that cannot happen and times when it should not happen. There's no minimum number of people required to be present, and officially in Judaism we do not have godparents. If families wish to appoint them, they may. It's simply an honorary title. The baby will be on a double pillow, and he'll cry the loudest before I actually do the circumcision. So inevitably somebody will scream out, they hear the baby cry, and they go, oh, it's over. Not yet, it's a little bit after that. Because I'll be saying a blessing in Hebrew, and then I do the Brith, then I do the circumcision, then we start the naming. Now usually within a minute or 2 or 3 of the actual circumcision, the babies quiet down, calm down, sometimes even fall asleep, and that's what happens most of the time. And occasionally I will get a baby that continues to cry long after I'm done. I hope that doesn't happen, but it can. Please know that I'm obligated by Jewish law to have the gentlest and quickest way to do this. And I think you'll be very pleased when you see how well the baby does and how quick it is. Finally, the ceremony affords us the wonderful opportunity to acknowledge God as the creator of life. Where's Lelach? Hi, put the camera down and hold the baby and smile. Where's Avi?
I'm here.
No, are you Avi?
I'm here.
Good, stand over here and smile. Where's Ron Cohen? Lelach, you ready? Very good. That's a great picture. So we welcome the baby to the ceremony with the same words. We announce the chatan to the chuppah, the groom to the wedding canopy, and those words are Baruch haba. Vaydaber Adonai el Moshe where the Lord spoke to Moses, saying, Pinchas, the son of Elazar, the son of Aaron, the high priest, has withdrawn my anger from the Jewish people, and he zealously took up my cause and defended my covenant. Therefore, said God, in my anger, I did not destroy the Jewish people, and behold, Pinchas, I award you a covenant of peace. Avi, place the baby on the kisei Eliyahu. Daniela, you want to help with the baby? Can you come help with the baby? Hold his hand, please. You hold the baby's hand. זה הכיסא של אליהו הנביא מלאך בריצה חורלתו. Do you want to tickle his feet maybe? No? Okay, fine. Well, thanks for being here. Want to pick the baby up? This is the chair of Elijah, who's called the angel of the covenant. May he be remembered for good. Hand the baby to the proud father. David, hold your son, please. Good friend, the left hand. Thank you. The obligation to perform the Brit Milah belongs to the father. This is your mitzvah. We discussed this, but to make sure you get the full credit, you have to appoint me as your representative. You can do so in any language. Cantor Sherman, I appoint you my shaliach, or ani mimanucha shaliach lamul et bini, whatever you prefer.
Cantor Sherman, I appoint you my shaliach.
Thank you. I accept your appointment. I have the baby. I really do. Hi, everybody. No, they're all here for you. We're going to take a picture now. This is called paparazzi. Smile. Facebook.
And say
Just kidding. No Facebook. We're just kidding. No Facebook. New York families do not have Facebook. Danielle, is this your baby? Is that your baby? I think so. Please take a picture of Ron and the baby. And I want to show you a very, Diana, I just want to show you a very neat thing before you go. Before you just went to the baby. This is how you keep your baby's arms out of your way when you change. See how that works? It's one of my favorite secrets. You're welcome. And now you're free.
Run, 5:00 in the morning.
Yeah. So ladies and gentlemen, as we approach the holiest moment of the ceremony, your kind attention as the blessings are recited and the Brit Milah is performed. In just a moment the baby's diaper will be off, and that's going to be a reminder not to take any pictures.
Not video.
For those of you who are curious, I'm not giving the baby wine, I'm giving him sugar water, which is a lot better. And wine does the same thing. No pictures now, please. Cameras down, cameras off. Diana, your son is doing great. And the quiet you hear is the baby. Thank you, sir.
That's the best thing Danielle could have done.
I know.
Distraction from mommy.
Yeah.
Rebecca. Who is Rebecca? Get ready to hold the baby, please.
He's so quick.
There, he's amazing, this guy.
You got it?
Turn around.
Stay here, please, ladies and gentlemen, your attention for the blessing of the wine, the blessing of the covenant, and the announcement of the child's Jewish name. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, borei beri hagafen. Amen. It's really good to taste sensation. Actually, face this way because that's where the cameras are. And Diana and David, you want to sit over here with Daniela maybe? Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, asher kiddushanu v'tzalav v'tzivanu v'chagirin. ולתיתן לבריתו בלילה לקיים שמיים בארץ שנאמר אם לא בריתי יומם בלילה כל שמיים בארץ לא שמתי ברוך אתה אדוני קורא הברית כן לילד הזה ויקרא שמו יהונתן בן דוד ואברהם אבינו הודו לאדוני כי טוב כי לעולם חסדו הודו לאדוני כי טוב כי לעולם חסדו יהונתן בן דוד ואברהם אבינו זה הקטון, גדול יהיה. כשם שנכנס לברית, כן ייכנס לתפילת בקדושת ישראל, תורה לחופה ולמעשים טובים ולומר אמן. Diana, you can finish it if you want. Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, I've been instructed to make sure you pronounce the first name correctly. Emil. Accents on the first syllable. Emil, the son of David and Diana, baby brother to Daniela, has been given the Jewish name of Yehonatan, and we extend to him many blessings and more, that he should grow and thrive and be a source of pride and joy to all who know him. He keeps pushing out with his tongue, which is fine. I'll take it again. The refill. A special prayer for the well-being of the youngster and his speedy recovery. Mishmerach Avotenu Abraham Yitzchak Yaakov Moshe V'Aaron V'David Shlomo Yivarech Yirav Rach Imo Yonatan V'Amavi Bakur Shenichnas Laverik Sravim בתפילת בקדושת ישראל, תורה לחופה ולמעשים טובים ולומר אמן. Shula. Hi, come home, baby. But don't leave. She's got her hands here, totally got this double thing going on here. Please give your attention to David, who has a few words to share. Shula, just stand next to the parents, please. That's a nice picture.
Thanks everyone for coming. It's an exciting and special occasion for us. I appreciate it. And special thank you for my wife for having me now two special kids. And I thought I'd say a few words just to explain the Hebrew name of the Yehonatan. The reason for choosing the name first and foremost is that I just really like that name. And on top of that, there are some other nice elements to it. The first is that the name Yehonatan starts with a Y, and one will have Daniela and Emil's Chinese name, it will also start with a Y, because in Chinese tradition, the name is two syllables, and the first one, Diana's great-grandfather kind of set up for new generations, so each generation has the first character same, and the first character for their generation, for the Juan generation is there, and for Daniela and Amy generation is Yi. So Yehonatan and Yi would work well. The other thing, reminding those who may have forgotten, Yehonatan in the Bible was David's soulmate, and Yehonatan and David are considered the most selfish and unconditional love that they in the Jewish tradition. And last, the name Yonatan, which is Jonathan in English, has two versions. One is Yonatan and one is Yehonatan. Sometimes the Bible adds a H to refer to God. What's interesting in the context, I like both Yonatan and Yonatan, but what's interesting in the context of Yonatan is that the Bible calls him Yonatan, and when he meets David first after the battle against Goliath, that's when the Bible starts calling him Yehonatan. So that's also when my Yehonatan met me first, so I thought that would be more appropriate. Again, thanks for coming, and that's it.
Okay, one last custom to explain before we sing. We don't invite people to the Brith ceremony. We just announce that it's taking place. It's a technical detail, but if you ever do the presence of Eliyahu and Elijah the prophet, it's also such a joyous and happy event. Putting it down makes you look like a nice person. So since there are no invitations, you can go to any bris you want. You don't even have to know the family. You can just show up. Anybody who'd like to know my schedule anytime, you may call or email. But here's what I've noticed. If God forbid, that's okay, he's fine. If God forbid there's tragedy, we're on the first plane of the first train to go. But if there's a simcha, if there's a happy occasion, we often can't seem to make it. We're too busy at work, too busy with our families, there are other distractions, we tend to miss a lot of these events. I'd like to suggest you reverse that. Run to as many happy occasions as you can. Create opportunities to bring people together to celebrate. So that God willing, the next time we meet, it'll be for another happy occasion, another simcha, and for all of you, you'll continue to attend many, many happy occasions, many smachot, and they will always outnumber the sad ones. Please join in the singing of Siman Tov and Mazel Tov as we conclude, and Shula dances the baby around. Siman Tov, Mazel Tov, Mazel Tov, Siman Tov, Siman Tov, Mazel